Sally. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. So before we start, I just want to go over confidentiality, and what that means is that I can't tell anybody anything that you say to me or anything that we discuss. I'm not going to be able to go up to you if I see you in public. If anybody calls and asks if you're a client, I can't say yes or no. The only time I would have to break that is if you told me about the abuse or neglect of a child or elder, if you are going to harm yourself or somebody else. How does that sound?
That sounds fine. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, great. And I also just want to talk to you about how this is not, you coming in and, me fixing you or anything like that. I just want to let you know that this is kind of a journey that we're going to embark on together, and that we're kind of partners in, seeing what your life story is and how that relates to you and your character and, kind of where you want your life to go.
Great.
Yeah. And so as that partnership forms, is there anything that you would want to know about me before we begin?
Not right now, I don't think, but maybe questions will come up later on.
Sure. Absolutely. Anytime. And as we talk, I might jot down some notes, but that'll just be to help me remember. It's nothing secret. You can always ask to see them, and I'll always show you.
Great. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Great. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what's going on, why you're coming in today.
Well, I'm a graduate student at UT in the social work program. So I'm in my second semester, new to Austin, starting the program. And I'm just having some problems that have always been in my past really surface, and just trying to deal with those before they get out of control.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what does this out of control look like? What is that?
I'm just I'm a disorganized person. I tend to, just feel irresponsible, in terms of the workload and being able to manage it all. I'm definitely feeling like I'm not handling things as well as other students are, colleagues are, and I feel like that's starting to show. And I've always been a pretty disorganized, all over the place kind of hot mess kind of person.
Okay. What is that? Yeah. This disorganized, you said out of control, kind of relative to other people that you're around. Mm-hmm. So what does that look like for them, or how do you see yourself out of control? What does that look like?
I'm just always kind of that group member that's forgetting the meeting or missing an assignment date. I just can't seem to balance my priorities in life in the right way. And, so in terms of getting everything done and being irresponsible, coming into play, it's making things difficult.
Okay. And so it sounds like, you're in this graduate program. That took a lot of work to get there. So can you think of any points in your life where you felt not so irresponsible, or you felt like you were really impassioned about something?
I am here in this program, and I feel like luck kind of comes into play in my life. And I truly feel like the things that have worked out have really been a matter of luck. I don't know how much I've really contributed to things that are going well right now. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, let me get my phone.
That's fine.
So in terms of things that are going well, I'm not sure how much I have a piece in that. Okay. I tend to feel like when things work out, it's a matter of luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about one of those times that you feel like it was just luck and you had no place in it?
Well, in my last job, I had a colleague who just kind of, I feel like, took to me and really helped me out, and she had encouraged me to apply for graduate school and apply for this program. Okay. She provided a reference for me and really helped me with the application and supporting me along the way. And if she hadn't have been there, I don't know if things would have worked out for me to be in this program. She's a relationship where the relationship with her, as well as other people in my life, my relationships tend to kind of have the same disorganized feeling to them. I'm not usually good at handling relationships in my life, romantic relationships, colleague relationships, friend relationships. I tend to not be good at keeping those relationships in the ways that other people are around me. And I definitely see that in this program. And I definitely feel like I've had a hard time making friends, a hard time making a community here. And that I'm just not really good at that. Never been good at making friends.
Okay. So there's not really any time in your life where you can remember having close friends?
Not really. I mean, I have two sisters. They're important, big pieces, parts of my life, but they're my sisters. Like, I don't know if we're family. So, my family is definitely there to support me and be there for me. But I kind of play that role in my family too, in terms of being that one that's never got the stuff together.
Okay.
So. Yeah,
and when you say got this stuff together, how does that make you feel when you're this disorganized person? You're thinking that you're this irresponsible group member. What kind of happens after that?
I kind of start feeling like I'm going to end up alone and end up not successful. Both my sisters are married. I'm 28, and my parents are Romanian immigrants, and marriage is very important to them, and my sisters have definitely had an easier time creating their own families. I'm the oldest sister. Both of them are married. They're younger. One's 24 and one's 26. I'm 28. So both of them already have graduate degrees, really successful careers, and so it makes me feel like I'm going to end up not successful and alone.
Okay. Can you amorphous feeling? What if you had to put some words to that? What kind of words would come up?
Just maybe like my past of the irresponsibility, the failure creeping in. I think irresponsibility, I think failure, I think unsuccessful in multiple areas. That's what comes to mind.
Are there points where this feeling, this kind of failure, unsuccessful, is there any times that you feel that more so than other times? Is it when you talk to somebody? Is it when
I think change sparks it. Being here in Austin, starting this program, it's just really highlighted how bad I am at creating new relationships, as well as balancing new challenges. I definitely feel like change highlights it. When change highlights it.
So change. Okay. So we're going to take all this information and kind of talk a little bit more about past relationships next time. And so we're going to start building what's called a personal narrative. And what that is just your story and how you see yourself in your story and your character and how that plays into it. And then we can revisit from there. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Yeah. Great.